Mohamed, you are in Port Sudan, and when we spoke a few days ago, you painted a horrific picture of what is happening inside of Fasher. The city was captured by RSF on October 26. What do we know today of what is happening inside the city?
Well, we are entering the second week since the RSF took over Fasher. However, there is completely blackout of communication. We don't know exactly what is happening in Fasher city today. The videos that are showing horrific acts of mass killings and torture of civilians continue to be seen around in social media and other platforms. We are absolutely not aware of what is going on in the city of Fasher today. The roads leading to safer locations are absolutely not safe. They are absolutely insecure for civilians to get out of Fasher. Humanitarians are not allowed to access the town. As of today, the RSF is blocking the access for humanitarians to reach those in need inside the town, those trapped inside Fasher.
There are also conflicting reports about casualties, Mohammed, and also displacement. You also mentioned it a couple of days on your own LinkedIn. And many families say that a lot of people are missing. What can be done right now to verify the numbers and locate the missing?
Well, according to the estimates we have before the takeover of the RSF of the town, at least 250,000 civilians were trapped inside the town. The number today is less than 10% of those who were able to make it outside Fasher. In Tawila, there has been no more than 5,000 individuals being registered. This is very, very insignificant number when comparing to the actual number of civilians who are supposed to be in the town. We are very worried about the remaining civilians who are inside the town. We don't know if they have been killed. We don't know if they are alive. We have very little information about them. And the other significant thing is that those who are only reaching or able to reach Tawila and other locations are only women and children. There are no men who are able to make it outside the town, which is, it may be a kind of a signal that all men have been killed or have been prevented from getting out of the town.
Now, Mohammed, regardless of which conflict it is, CIVIC has always advocated against the transfer of weapons if they may be used against civilians. This is likely to be the case in Sudan. Could you speak of how are external arms transfer influencing the scale and the intensity of this war right now in Fasher and across Sudan? And what accountability and diplomatic steps are needed to stop that?
It's becoming very clear that the external influence in Sudanese conflict have contributed to the prolonging of the conflict. Now, according to some data, that at least in October, there has been more than 56 cargo that is carrying arms have landed in Darfur. This is very significant numbers of arms that are absolutely being used against civilians, being used in mass killings of civilians, atrocities, and destruction of cities and towns and civilian infrastructure in the region. Not only in Darfur, we are also talking about other incidents being recorded across Sudan. This has to stop. CIVIC has tried to do something in the US with the Congress. We have been trying to advocate, ensuring that there is some sort of accountability on any fund transfer that may end up in the hands of the warring party in the country. So this is absolutely a very major factor that is not only kind of contributing to the direct killing of civilians, but also it is preventing any hope for peace.